Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to another Rage video where tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we return once again to Kill It With Fire, mere moments after doing Accuser. Now, there is two songs on this album that I'm pretty sure I must have heard at least, done videos on maybe once or twice before, but they were only released as singles, and so I'm not necessarily going to count it. Also, if I can't find it anywhere, then you can't say that I haven't. Also, let's drink up once again. Now we move on to Declare Chaos. Now, I think when I checked out the music video for this, I think it had something to do with the riots that started in I can't exactly remember what city it was, but it was after George Floyd had been murdered, and it's almost something explicitly about, I don't know if it's about rioting in general or it's very specifically about the riots immediately after the death of George Floyd. Well, the murder, I should say. But what I think, again, if it's anything like what we've covered before, then I imagine this is going to be... It's something akin to 3 Days Grace's version of Riot. In fact, maybe that would be a good comparison. Is this like 3 Day Grace's version of Riot, or is this going to be... We could go one beyond Riot. How about we just level the entire fucking earth? So, if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. So let's begin. Declare Chaos in 3, 2, 1, and... Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Come on. There we go. Nice. God, you know what? Even if I was going on the assumption that I heard this like the first time, I wouldn't be able to keep that lie up for very long, that's one thing for sure. But second, I think this album is just getting better and better. I mean, again, it's when you consider exactly what they're going for, and when you consider just sort of how it reflects, like, just certainly in Britain right now, the whole country has sort of been erupted in the last year with strikes, protests, people being arrested for protesting. And yes, that is a thing that's been happening in the UK because they didn't want a new king. They didn't want King Charles III. They wanted the UK to become like a republic, like the United Republic or something like that. And a man was arrested for protesting. And if this is the sort of thing that would have erupted into a full-scale riot if people just straight up actually had any sort of pluck whatsoever. And then, of course, you consider the Just Stop Oil protesters that's largely been circulating in the UK, but I'm more than certain there's plenty of us all across the rest of the world, like in Australia and probably Germany as well. But to mark my words, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to take somebody to go so far over the edge that will severely hurt a protester, if not kill them indirectly, that it will lead to a lot more. I reckon that from the anachronistic nature of this album, it almost seems as if like the message that they want right now is like, it's like listening to guys who are praying for the end of days. That's, honest to God, what kind of this album is and what this album is set out to do. It's designed to stir something inside the human psyche, to fight back. That there's something evil going on in our world, and that we've somehow got to do something about it. Do we say no? Do we fight back? What do we do? What can we do? People seem to not listen to us or snigger at us whenever we say we're going to protest, we're going to do it peacefully and stuff like that. And all of it results in, again, we consider that what happened with George Floyd, is that literally, was it Arizona where it took place? I don't think it was Arizona, but basically the riots went on for nearly a whole week, and it's just like, people need to remember is that and even in France, what's been going on over the last couple of months, Paris, the city of lights, has almost entirely been engulfed in flames because the people want President Macron gone. And there was also something about a teenager who was murdered by the police that resulted in a couple of days of rioting. And that was the first time when any of the news was actually starting to get out into the UK, and you could sort of see why they wanted to keep the news about what's going on in Paris rather quiet, if you know what I mean. And then, of course, but then again, there's probably thousands of people across the world who are praying for the exact same thing right now, is that there's some that they can kick off in some way that actually kind of like forces things to change. That it's probably the only way they can actually force any semblance of any change is by literally turning some shit up, you know what I mean? And it's like, and again, that's what I really am starting to love about this album, is that we know what that must feel like. In fact, it's not even wrong that we feel like this. It's just the problem is if, why can't we just use this? Why, if we are this passionate about this, then why can't we not just turn this into something a bit more, positive or constructive as opposed to destructive? Some people say that it's not entirely the purpose, but at the same time, maybe we should get through the rest of this album and let's see if that attitude still lingers. Because, again, there's a lot to be said for it that I've mentioned already, give or take. So anyway, I hope all of you guys have enjoyed this reaction video to Declare Chaos by Methane. Please make sure to leave all your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys felt of Declare Chaos by Methane. And I cannot wait to see all of you guys again in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye for now.
Hey champ, glad you could make it to the end of the video. I'm super glad you cared this much. If you could do me a great favor and like this video and subscribe to my guy right here. He didn't want to say it himself because he knows I say it way better. Till next time. Mwah.